Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie. That's Candace over there.
Hey, good morning.
And it is Tuesday morning, and it's time to pull a few orders and see what else we get into today. First up, on 5 Alpha, we sold one of these steering wheels, which I bought. Candace, how long ago has that been since we bought these steering wheels? Is that a year ago? A little under a year?
I'm trying to remember. Okay,
Tennessee.
Tennessee. It's been about a year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. So, sold one of these steering wheels finally. I bought 8 steering wheels, 4 of one type, 4 of another type, and these I have not sold any of. So now I have 3 of those left. I paid $5 a wheel, and this one sold for $49.99 plus ship. Tiger Drawer, we sold this little Bandai wind-up walking toy. This guy, this eyeball guy, he sold for $9.99 plus ship. 2 Foxtrot. This is something we bought a couple of weeks ago. Sold, here it is, right here. Sold this club. The club. This sold for $34.99 plus ship. I think I paid either $2.50 or $5 for that. I want to say it was like $2.50. It was half price day at the estate sale. Okay, 8 Charlie sold some books. Dogman, and there's one Cat Kid comic club. So we bought several book sets at garage sales. Paid $5 for this. So this is the one that wasn't like a great buy. One of the other ones was actually, both of the other ones were okay. This sold for $9.99 plus shipping on top. I just had to dig around a little bit in this parts bucket. This whatever this thing is, it sold for $9.99 plus ship. 2 Charlie, we sold a Stratego. This guy. Got this at a garage sale a few weeks back for, I don't remember. You know what? It might have been $5. I remember opening it and seeing how all the little pieces were like perfectly in the box. I was like, okay, this is going to be a pretty decent buy because it's going to be easy to inventory. This sold for $24.99 plus ship. Sold a collector plate. This is a Second Commandment plate. Selling those as replacements. That sold for $13.99 plus ship. Alrighty, pocket 45. Here somewhere. Here we go. I think this is, yeah, we've sold 3 of these now. These Spider-Man Disney Infinity 2.0 power disc. This sold for $9.99 plus ship. Like I said, we've one listing and we've sold 3 of these now. That's all of them. And last thing, 4 Foxtrot. 4 Foxtrot. This must be it. Yep, this is it. Bought bunch of James Bond DVDs at a yard sale, and there were some other DVDs in there too. It ended up being a pretty decent buy. But we paid $20 for all the James Bond, and then some Sex and the City, like a bunch of seasons of that, and then a few other things. But these James Bond sold yesterday for $49.99 plus shipping on top.
Hey, so I wanted to show you guys something we found in our death pile. This is a pocket watch. It's very old, very heavy, very thick. I don't know if it's showing up on camera. The face has kind of got like a light green color and then white around the outer edge, and then there's red lettering and locomotive. There's, I don't know if you can pick this up either. There's an embossed train on the back,
yeah,
of locomotive. And then, if you don't know, most pocket watches, or at least the ones I've encountered, you just unscrew the back. Tried winding it, it does not work. It feels like someone overwound it. The dial does work to move the hands. It's very clean inside. The brand is New Era. And the metal it's made of is called Silver Road, which is a name they came up with to try to pretty much sound fancy when it wasn't silver.
It's like a nickel alloy, right?
Yeah.
That has maybe a little silver in it.
Yeah,
or something.
so they just kind of made up that term. But I've not been able to find anything on it. There are New Era pocket watches, but with this unique features like the red face. I started Googling and I found this one guy that had one, the pocket watch guy. And he sold his, so I can't see the price, but you can see it's the same thing, except his face is definitely all white. And then the back of his is not embossed. Now he restores watches, so I'm just looking. He's saying it's from 1883.
So that's about a 139-year-old pocket watch,
Yeah,
then, if
yeah.
that's correct.
So now he deals in high-end watches. I'm gonna show you just the price of.
Yeah.
Now maybe the one that sold was not this expensive. I don't know. I have no idea how much he sold it for, but just to give you an idea. So I reached out to him. He appraises and he buys pocket watches. So I reached out to him to see if he'd be interested in at least looking at some pictures of it and telling me where he wants to go from there. So yeah, we'll keep you.
Now, you did see other pocket watches that are like this, except like on eBay.
Not that color.
Except the train was a different color, right?
One we saw that was unique had a blue train. Now it was missing the crystal, it was missing the hands, the face was really in rough condition, like it was really marked up, and they got $80 for it at auction. I don't even think it had a back. I think it was just the face with the metal rim, and then
Yeah, most of the ones we've seen are just trashed.
Yeah.
And this one, I tend to think that greenish tinge there, I think that's like a discoloration.
I'm not sure, because look, even in here where that is.
Yeah, that's true, huh? Why wouldn't that get discolored?
It looks intentional to me.
No, you might be right there.
Yeah.
You might,
So yeah,
the crystal is pretty clean.
The crystal is very clean. Maybe it's been replaced. Not sure on that. So yeah, we'll keep you updated with what happens with this watch.
Yeah, this is cool.
It's really neat. I wish I could feel how heavy it is.
I mean, it's definitely worth at least $100, but we
Yeah.
just want to make sure it's not worth a lot more.
Right.
So we'll see what this guy says.
Yeah.
Because you haven't found a red train on a pocket watch anywhere except for his.
For his listing, yeah.
And you looked on Worth Point
I've
and
looked
everywhere.
Worth Point, Terra Peak. I Googled.
Huh.
Nothing. Now there may be some term out there. I don't know, but I searched, New Era pocket watch, red train, red locomotive, and all that pulled up was his. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Wanted to share this with y'all. I did something kind of crazy. How long has it been, Candace?
About a month.
About a month ago. We have these Darth Maul Force Effects lightsabers. This is some pretty high-end collectible stuff here, especially if you had them new. Each one of these takes batteries, has a fancy battery pack that has a speaker built into it right here, and it has batteries. And these are very prone to going bad, mostly because people leave batteries in them, and the corrosion, of course, destroys it. So when we opened this up, here you go. We had two of these battery packs, and one of them was just destroyed. Do we still have it?
Yeah.
The other battery pack?
It's on your desk over there.
Oh, okay.
A battery had corroded all inside and eaten the wires.
Yeah, you can see the corrosion there. Well, it's worse than that. The corrosion is deep in here, like infested. The speaker's bad. Like it didn't work at all. So I went. Oh, you can even see some corrosion right here. It's just full of corrosion.
So these lightsabers work independently of each other. And then the idea to get the Darth Maul one is you screw them together, but you can use them as two independent lights.
And they do like.
They have the sound effects, and
They're really cool. Like, and they have a great look to them too.
They're very heavy.
I love the, like when you turn them on, turn that one on again. I like that. So anyway,
so we had one working, one non-working with that corroded battery compartment.
And I went looking for replacement battery packs on eBay, and people wanted like $100 for them for like an original replacement one. And I'm like, oh my god, that's just too much. And then we're gonna sell it like as is. And Candace, I think you found the guy.
No, you did.
I went searching.
You Googled it.
I found a YouTube channel.
No.
With a guy showing using like a homemade battery pack. And it's a guy in Indonesia. So I'm crazy. Like, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's talking about making the battery packs and whatnot. And so
there were comments from people that have gotten them. It's not like we just blindly went into this.
There were comments on the video where people were talking about how great his battery packs worked and this and that. So I reached out to the guy. He had his email, and I said, hey, how much for a battery pack? It ended up being like $30 plus I think he charged me like $12 or $13 international shipping. And a couple of weeks back, and I did the deal with him, and a couple of weeks back he emailed me saying, okay, it's done and it's on the way. I'm like, all right. And I told Candace when I ordered this thing for like $40 or whatever it was, $42. So there ain't no chance. I'm like, I'm writing this money off. Like, if we get the thing, I'll be happily surprised. Anyway, this is it. Why don't you grab that other battery pack, Candace, and show it. So it's very, very homemade. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
You could see like a piece of acrylic here that may have been like cut on a machine, like a CNC. You could see it's definitely ugly, and like under here it's got like glue or hot snot or something. I don't know what the heck that stuff is.
It might be E600 or
I don't know, or something. You could see he has wires. Like he puts the speaker in there. I don't know where he got this shiny chrome part from. I have no idea.
This is a mishmash.
It's just like just a total home bodged together thing. But guess what? It friggin' works. So here, why don't you put this one in there and we can show it working. He also gave a little extra feature. He put a switch in right here for like $1 more, and basically when you turn that switch off, you can run the thing without sound.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. It's a thing, I guess, though, for some people. And we got it in, I think, yesterday or day before. I was shocked. And guess what? This thing friggin' works. So now, here, hit me. So now we will have to disclose, of course, that it's like a home built replacement battery, but now we can sell this thing fully working. The speaker isn't quite as loud, but otherwise
yeah, we're not going to get top dollar, but more than without it in there.
Right. So yeah, I think that ended up being a good deal for us. We'll see.
Yeah.
There's not a huge market of these out there. So, and this is the connecting piece for them. Yeah.
Let's connect the two together. Yeah. And that's a nice little display stand too.
Yeah, I'm happy that we got that part though. So, this is part of the death pile I've been putting off for a very long time.
Yeah, if you have high-end electronic stuff, please take the batteries out when you're not using them.
Oops, and don't drop it on the floor when you are using them. Okay, so Candace messaged the guy from his website, the Pocket Watch guy, and he did say he wanted to see more photos or see what it looked like or whatever. So sent him a bunch of photos of the watch. Candace took some really nice ones, and yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, this guy looks like the legit Pocket Watch guy for real. Yeah. Watched like a little video he had. He knows what he's doing.
He knows his stuff.
We both kind of teamed up on this listing. It's for that Batman right there. Huge sideshow piece. And we're just going to leave it set up there until it sells. And we have another piece there. We're going to get out here in just a bit. Might show y'all that one tomorrow. gonna just put this box into storage, this empty box, for when that piece sells. So we'll tie up all those loose ends in future videos. Thanks a bunch for watching, y'all, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.